Okay, today in class we started solving one-step addition and subtraction equations with a variable, and we used a balance scale model to represent our equation. The variable was represented by a cup, so there was some unknown number of chips in the cup, and by doing the same thing to both sides of the balance scale to keep it balanced, we were able to figure out what was inside the cup. So by the time class ended, we progressed to the point where we could do this with pencil and paper and without having to use the model. So let's try one of these. Number 9 is 987 equals f minus 11. I'm going to write this on scratch paper so I have a little more room to work. Remember, when we had a subtraction equation, we said we could write it two different ways. You could solve it as it is, or you could write it as 987 equals f plus negative 11. It's the same thing. Subtracting 11 is the same as adding negative 11. So whichever way is more comfortable for you. But in order to figure out what's in the cup, or what value that variable represents, we have to get it alone, get it by itself. So we want to isolate it by adding 11 here. And if I add positive 11 to this side of the scale, it will be unbalanced unless I also add 11 to this other side of the scale, or the equation. So by doing that, the minus 11 and plus 11 equals 0. So it's f plus 0, or just f by itself, equals whatever's on this side. So 987 plus 11. 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. And 9. So f equals 998. If I were to solve it, if you prefer this format, all you're doing is adding a positive 11, same as we did on the other side, and this negative 11 and positive 11 makes a 0 pair. So we know that equals 0. So f plus 0 on this side. And I added up positive 11 on this side of my scale. I have to add positive 11 on this side. So same thing we did over there, 998. So we're done. F equals 998. No, we're not done. We have to add that. We have to put that back into our original equation to make sure it works. So let me rewrite my original equation. Now I'm going to substitute my answer, 998, for f. 987 equals 998 minus 11. Let's make sure that's true. 998 minus 11. 8 minus 1 is 7. 9 minus 1 is 8. And that's 9. So yes, that's true. Always check your answer. Once you figure out what f equals, or what x equals, or any other variable, always substitute that answer back into your original equation. That's why I worked this on scratch paper, and hopefully you'll do the same with your homework tonight so you can check your answers. Alright, see you tomorrow.